The emergency is these cops are violating my constitutional rights.
Are you okay? Do you know what year it is? Shut the car off! Shut it off right now! Come on. Shut it off!
This isn't just another traffic stop. This is what happens when confidence collides with reality and loses badly. Watch closely, because every second of this encounter exposes just how dangerous misinformation can become when someone truly believes it.
Can you explain that to me?
Okay, you work under the 10th Amendment, right?
No, so I'm a police officer in North Tonawanda. I need to see your license, please.
So you work under
and your registration.
You work under the 10th Amendment.
So why don't you work on that for me really quick? 196 County Traffic.
Go ahead.
The Rui at Abington, King Adam King 1629, KAK 1629, blue Nissan, send me another car. So are you working right now for DoorDash?
Yes, sir.
So I need to see your driver's license. You got to have a driver's license to operate on a New York State public roadway. So I need to see your driver's license, please.
So do you understand the Constitution? You're oath.
I'm not.
Right?
So I'm not going to get into that with you, brother. I just need to see your.
I'm just going to.
I need to see your driver's license and registration, please.
You don't need to see that.
I do need to see that. You committed a vehicle and traffic law violation, so I need to see your driver's license.
You have an oath through the Constitution, right?
That's correct.
All right. What's the 10th Amendment say?
I'm not going to sit here and recite.
If you're not going to abide by the law, then I am going to leave.
So sit tight a second. You're not leaving anywhere. You're not free to go.
I am.
210.
What should have been a routine ID check turns into a lecture nobody asked for. The driver tries to sound informed, but it quickly becomes clear he's repeating ideas he doesn't fully understand.
All right.
Clear of 10th Ave, you can draft Memorial Fulton as well. Yeah.
So you got a rental car, brother. You got to have a contract for it, right? And a driver's license. I need to see that, please.
So again, I'm recording this now because normally I'm going to give you a little bit of insight here, right? My uncle was First Sergeant Military Police.
Okay.
My cousin is a police officer in Genesee County.
Okay. Who is it in Genesee County?
That would be...
Invoking constitutional amendments like their magic spells is not a legal strategy. The driver leans into this tactic hard, hoping confidence alone will override actual law.
So I'm all about Constitution.
Okay.
So I need you as a public servant, because am I a public servant or are you the public servant?
So you're correct. I'm the public servant.
Good. You have an oath of office to that Constitution. Am I correct?
Yep.
What's the 10th Amendment?
So I'm not going to get into that.
So you don't. No. We're
gonna have you step out of the car.
10th Amendment.
We're going to have you step out of the car.
You're not going to do anything.
All right, come on, sir. Get out.
Yep. We're going to have you remove out of the car.
So I'm going to record this
You're free to record. You can record whatever you like.
I'm going to roll up the window.
Bringing up family members and law enforcement doesn't strengthen his argument. The officer isn't interested in stories, only compliance.
I'm going to have 203 start this way as well. 196 to 203 if you can head to this location.
Next step is I call 911 and I get SWAT here.
10-4, we are SWAT.
We are SWAT, so...
Good. You're an insurrectionist at this point in time, because if you're trying to demand anything out of me, now keep in mind, I have no problem with giving you my license and what have you. What I'm doing is I'm ensuring you're abiding by your oath to the Constitution.
Threatening to call SWAT might sound intimidating in his head, but in reality, it's laughable.
Niagara County 911, where's your emergency?
Yeah, I don't know where it exactly is. What road am I on?
We're on Rui Road, sir.
Do we?
We're on Rui Road.
Rui? Okay, I'll let you, the officer, explain. Right now I have a couple police officers. I'm trying to assert my rights under the Constitution. First Amendment, separation of church of state, but it states clearly in the First Amendment that the freedom of exercise of religion.
The officers don't react the way he expects, because they've seen this act before.
The Judicial Department can't enforce the law. That's the supreme law of the land. I'm asserting that with these officers, they're pulling me over for a traffic violation, which is state law. And on the federal level, they refuse to abide by their oath of office to the Constitution. Now they're acting under the 10th Amendment, which states clearly to the state or the people. It's not exclusive to the state. So So that said, they don't have any authority nor jurisdiction in this matter. Even if I did go through a stop sign, there's nobody that was hurt or injured, which doesn't make it a crime.
Instead of resolving anything, he's now wasting critical resources that could save lives. The dispatcher's tone says it all. This is not the emergency he thinks it is.
And since I follow common law, which is 5 of the 10 commandments, no murder, no theft, no coveting, no bearing false witness, and no adultery, they are currently committing an insurrection. Well, I don't know if I did or not. That's what they're proclaiming, but state law doesn't supersede federal law. Federal law, 1st and 10th Amendment, as well as the 9th Amendment apply here, and they're violating the rules of the Constitution, which in turn would make them insurrectionists. Now, I have police officers in my family and what have you. Sure, my name is Richard. Driver's license. And just for fun, because I don't have any problem with giving them my license.
He doubles down, digging himself deeper with every sentence. Mixing religion, law, and personal beliefs into one argument only creates more confusion.
Okay.
So again, if you want to have the argument about it being commercial or what have you, because that's what driving is referencing, that's why you would need a license if you're working under commercial, which I technically am at the moment, but nevertheless the 9th Amendment still applies.
Do you have an emergency?
The emergency is these cops are violating my constitutional rights and they refuse to leave.
On the way over to speak with you. You can speak with the lieutenant when he gets there, but unfortunately right now you're tying up an emergency line for somebody that could be in cardiac arrest or having trouble breathing or having chest pain.
Well, they did try to say that I have to step out of the vehicle and they're trying to demand things out of me, with acting like they have the authority.
Ironically, while claiming authority doesn't apply to him, he's demanding it work in his favor. The contradiction is impossible to ignore.
Where were you headed to when you were driving down Rui Road?
I'm delivering some food.
Where are you delivering at?
I don't know the exact address because...
The arrival of the lieutenant shifts the tone instantly. There's no more room for debate, no more patience for nonsense.
Again, you're a public servant, right?
Correct.
So if I ask you a question, I'm going to keep it formal.
Right, but you're not even identifying who you were to.
I don't have to.
You do though, because you're driving on.
Sir? Hit the traffic.
Sir, I can speak with my supervisor. I'm the supervisor.
Okay.
It's New York State law. This is a traffic stop. Identify yourself, or you're going to be arrested for obstruction and a misdemeanor.
All right. You have an oath to the Constitution, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
It's time to get out of the car and identify yourself.
So if you go and do what you're doing,
Yep.
you're violating your oath to the Constitution.
Nope.
Yes.
You're detained right now. You're accused of committing a crime, a vehicle and traffic law. You have to identify yourself. It's basic when you're 16 years old and you get your license. I'm Lieutenant Swick, badge 203. You're to identify yourself to these officers right now.
Authority steps in, and the situation finally starts moving toward resolution.
I give him my driver's license number and everything. But as far as that's concerned, again, you have an oath to the Constitution. Are you going to allow me to speak? I'll clarify this for you.
Yep. Are you going to identify yourself?
Are you going to allow me to clarify everything?
Yes.
So I already did on the 911 call. I actually gave you, did you happen to take notice of the driver's license number that I gave? They could ran it.
Well, we wouldn't be able to do that because we're having a conversation while you're giving that to dispatch.
Way, right? You have an oath to the Constitution. Now, keep in mind, I don't hate anybody. Again, as I iterated to them, my uncle was First Sergeant Military Police. My cousin works as police over in my county, Genesee County, right?
Okay.
So I have no problems with the police. What I'm doing right now is I'm asserting my rights.
Instead of complying, he continues arguing as if this is a discussion, not a legal obligation.
Because what I'm saying to you right now, because as much as you're trying to come at me, keep in mind I have the full legal right to remove Joe Biden from his office right now with the same context.
Are you okay? Do you know what year it is?
Do you know what year it is?
Do you know what year it is?
Okay. Let me clarify this for you, because if you want to have this kind of argument.
The lieutenant sees right through it, and the frustration becomes visible.
Yes.
Even though the word itself literally means 10th month?
Sir, I don't know if this.
So exactly.
I don't know if
Because you don't know.
I want to
anything.
help
Don't-
people. I don't know if this is a mental
I wanna
health.
help people
Is
too.
this a mental health issue, or do you
That
hate
sounds
the
like
cops?
you do have one, because if you proclaimed December to be the 12th month when it literally means the 10th, means you're probably
Okay,
not in your right
identify
mind.
yourself to these police officers, please.
You can't bypass procedure with loopholes that don't exist.
So are you doing an insurrection against people at the
You're
moment?
you're about to be removed from this vehicle. Shut the car off. Shut the car off. Shut the car off.
Let's go. Ready?
Shut the car off. Shut it off right now.
Come on.
Shut it off.
Get out of the car. Step out. You got him, Elsie. On your stomach. Get on your stomach now.
So now you just committed assault.
On your stomach right now. Give me your hand.
Now you just committed assault.
Give me your hand. Relax your arm.
I am fully
Relax your arm.
relaxed. You committed assault.
Nope, you tried to close the window on me after I told you to get out of the vehicle. Gave you multiple chances to identify yourself.
Now I told you quite often that you're insurrectionist against the people.
No. Do you have any weapons in the car?
No, now you're performing illegal search and seizures. Violation of the 4th Amendment.
Officers act decisively, giving multiple chances before taking control. This wasn't sudden. It was the result of repeated refusal.
1 to 2. All right, sir.
All right, brother. If you want, roll to your side here. You can sit on your bottom. Sit up.
Ready? Up on your feet.
1, 2,
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Back this way. Please pat him down. Yes, sir.
I don't have any weapons.
Oh, we gotta check you anyway.
I have a right to bear them anyway under the 2nd Amendment.
Okay.
The driver continues claiming violations that aren't happening. It's a clear example of someone stuck in a narrative they refuse to question. Meanwhile, officers follow procedures step by step.
You got your bud. Keys.
Yep.
Have a seat, sir. All right. Sit tight.
The argument fades, reality settles in, and the consequences become unavoidable. What started as a simple stop ends as a preventable arrest. In the end, nothing was proven except how quickly things spiral when facts are ignored. This entire situation could have been resolved in seconds. Instead, it became a perfect example of what not to do.